Hey guys, welcome back to Ringstill TV. I know you guys have seen the logo and it says cars, guns, and reloading. And up to now we've been doing nothing but guns and reloading videos. But the weather's finally turning, and in fact it's blowing, I don't know, 30 miles an hour today. It's ridiculous. But we're in western Nebraska and it always blows here. So anyway, I wanted to introduce you to my 1949 Chevy pickup. This is a 4400, a 1949 Chevy 4400. It's a 1.5 ton. I bought this last fall specifically for this video series. So we're gonna fix this up. I'll get some ideas from you guys. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. In all fairness, I have done some work to this car. We've rebuilt the carburetor. We've rebuilt the fuel filter. We've installed a few other little items and kind of got it running and took it for its first drive before the weather set in. Once the weather set in, I haven't touched this car in months. We haven't done anything to this car since then. I haven't even started. So today, I think what we'll do is we'll just pick up where we left off. I'll show you the work that I've done to the car, and we'll get her started. I've got my trusty assistant with me today. She's behind the camera, so you guys will get to see my daughter Katie today. She loves to work on cars, so we're really excited to get her into these videos. So anyway, let's get on with this build. All right guys, let's do a quick walk around on this car. So I'll just show you a few things that we've done already. If you look in here, the carburetor has been rebuilt. I'll put some videos up there of what we've done on the carburetor. Also, that fuel filter there has been rebuilt and painted, so we got that all set up. Let's see here, we flushed all the fuel lines. I cleaned up the motor. It was pretty dirty. We went ahead and got it all pressure washed and cleaned and sorted out real good. And let me see, new plugs. And I think that's about it up here on the front. We didn't really do much to the car. We'll walk around to the back here. I have disconnected the fuel line. We've got it running back here. Today we're gonna just put just a regular old red fuel tank on here and kind of get it going. This is a cool little car. If you look here, it's got a hydraulic ram on the back. This whole bed here lifts up. And that's all seems to be working right now. I see that there is a leak there, so we'll need to look at that. Let me see, what else did we do to this car? Oh, you know what guys, the clutch was frozen on it when I got it. We used the tractor and just kind of pushed it and got the old clutch unfrozen. The brakes are completely gone. Nothing more fun than driving a car with no brakes. And I'll tell you guys a pretty funny story about that. On the interior, we haven't done much here. I have cleaned it out. The floorboards look really good. You know, there's some surface rust here, but no through rust that I can see on the car. So that all looks pretty good. Seat's in pretty bad shape. I have no idea what kind of condition the fuel tank is in, so we haven't really done anything there. Here's the instrument cluster and gauge. This should all clean up nicely. Still has a little chrome. I did get the old glove box open, guys. Sorry, no guns in there. Nothing more fun than finding a gun in a car, but there wasn't one there. So anyway, you can see here, here's the controls for the rear lift, and then there's the stick and the emergency brake. So all in all, this car's in pretty good shape. The cab corners are all solid, no issues there. Really no through rust anywhere on this car. The windows are all in pretty good shape. The windshield has one crack over on the right hand side glass. So other than that, we've got brake issues. I will tell you that I tried to rebuild the master cylinder last year. We got it working just enough so we could drive it around. We are going to have to put a new master cylinder in it. I'm fairly certain that the slave cylinders are all going to have to be replaced too. I don't know what condition the brakes are in as far as the pads that are on the drums on this car. We'll take a look at that and figure out what's going on there. Check out this cool exhaust stack, man. You don't see those every day. Yeah, that's coming off, guys. We're not leaving that on there. That looks horrible. The body is in good shape, all surface rust. Over here, the only real body damage we've got is this little section on the fender. Looks like somebody backed into something and poked right through it. We'll just clean that up and go. I think we'll leave it patinaed. I like the patina. It takes a long time to get the patina going on these vehicles. So, you know what? We'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll put that Ring Steel TV logo right on the side of it. So that's a quick run around. You guys are probably wondering too, Ring Steel TV. You know, ring steel's not only about shooting and hitting steel and having it ring, but it's also about pounding steel and beating all this crap out of these old cars and getting them fixed up and going. So it's the same noise that you hear when you hit it with a ball peen hammer. Here you go, you can see on the front they've put some kind of screen on the front. This car would have spent its entire life in the fields. In fact, if you look over here on the ground, you'll see the old bed that was on it. It would have had sides on it. This would have been a grain car. They would have used it to move grain in the fields. And so that screen there would have kept the chaff out. I'm sure they put this exhaust stack up here to keep the field from catching on fire. So I think that's why that was modified to do that. You know, these were workhorses. And this car, who knows how many miles it has on it. I do know the engine's been rebuilt. I'll get all that information for you guys and tell you it's a 235. I think it would have come with a 216 originally. This motor, my recollection is the 58 that came out of a Corvette. I'll get that information on it. It's got a cool little sticker down here on the side. I don't know if we can see it. No, we can't see it. It's way down there. But the company that rebuilt the motor actually put a little sticker in there, so that's pretty cool. Katie's been helping me with this deal, and here she is right now. So Katie, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So Katie's my helper. She loves engines, and she wants to get to know how to do engines. And what a great way to do it on this old 49 Chevy, man. It doesn't get any better than this. So I know she's really excited to drive this thing, and she wants to take it to school. I don't know. An old Chevy 235, I think this tops out at like 45 miles an hour. You know what? That's probably a good thing. Katie, you're not going to do any drag racing, are you? Okay, any kid of mine would do drag racing and burnout. So we'll see what's going on here. So anyway, that's a quick tour of it. Today we're going to go ahead and hook this gas up. Let me get that going, and we'll come back and we'll see if she'll start up. All right, guys, so we just rigged up a deal here. I got my fuel line, drilled a couple holes in the cap. We got fuel line going to the bottom of this tank and a little air vent there for it. So we should be good on gas. I did flush all these lines last year, so the fuel system should be in pretty good shape. I think we're ready to get started here. I think what we'll do is we'll just spray a little ether down there. We still got to get this bowl filled up with gas. It's been drained out. And let's see if we can get her started. So let me bring the camera around on the tripod, and I'll get Katie in the cab and we'll get this thing going. All right, guys, let's see if we can get this thing going. I'm gonna spray a little Fantastic Sam's down in there. That's just about right. All right, Katie, hit her. All right, get her again. All right, go again. Go again. Pretty good. We'll let her warm up. We want to go ahead and do an oil change on this truck today. We got fuel up to the fuel bowl. So yeah, we're feeling pretty good now. Let's get a good look at her. What do you think, Katie?
Cool.
Good job.